fiber optic cable. Railway. No government in the history of Ghana since independence has done more railway than the MPP government of today.
In a manner of speaking, an African condition can be said to be one that is properly understood and well written about. Indeed, many times when I have the occasion such as this to speak about Africa, my mind normally goes back to the 23rd, 24th, and 25th days of the month of May 1963. At that time, 32 African countries had regained their independence or flag independence from their erstwhile colonizer. And the leaders who are present in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, on that day, to the man, interpreted and understood the circumstances of Africa clearly and articulated the circumstances eloquently. That Africa, having been humiliated, having been abused by the colonizers, had three clear enemies: disease, poverty, and ignorance. That is how clear the diagnosis of the African problem was. And it was there the collective view of the leaders of the day. The entire independence movement was going to be designed to address those issues. But because we had been abused so much, we would not allow our health care systems to collapse. That the leaders were going to work to ensure that life expectancy improved, that they were going to ensure that maternal mortality was reduced, that they were going to ensure that infant mortality was eliminated, and fundamentally that the disease burden would be reduced if not eliminated. That is how clear the diagnosis was in 1963. They were also clear that ignorance was a contributing factor, and that we had been so thoroughly under-educated or miseducated, as Carter G. Woodson had said a little earlier in 1933 of the American in his book, Miseducation of the Negro, which word you did not want to verbalize. And the most important thing was that we did appreciate that we had been miseducated, and so clear was the articulation of this. And if you go to many African schools and many African countries at that time, we built many universities. Those of you who come from Liberia or Sierra Leone will know that in those early days, the universities that existed at that time were universities such as Fura Bay in Freetown in Sierra Leone, which was a leading institution then and even now known as the Athens of Africa, because it was the residence of knowledge. That was Africa, identifying her problems. We also recognized that poverty was an issue, and we assumed that having regained independence, we would deploy our intellectual resources and our other resources to ensure that our men and women would not labor under economic desperation.
I think that the most effective way that we can have a debt portfolio for our country that is sustainable is to make sure that the NDC loses this election in December. Kicking out the NDC will be the surest way we can to protect the debt structure of our country. Why do I say that? In the 4 years in which they have been in power, they have more than tripled our national debt, from 9 billion cedis, which was at the end of Kufuor's period, to 28 billion cedis today. In the 4 years of the NDC administration, they have contracted more debt than all the governments of our country, from Kwame Nkrumah right down to John Agyekum Kufuor. That is the nature of the situation confronting our country. Now, I dare say the president would agree with that. Without the rebasing of the economy, the debt profile of our country today will be getting towards epic proportion. So We need, when we're talking about the debt profile of our country, to bear in mind two things. One, the areas into which the debt goes. I agree with some of my previous speakers that the productive investment and the rate of return on them is a critical one. Equally critical is the value for money of the transactions that the debt brings about. We need to look at that. I've given some examples of public procurements that are taking place in our country on an extremely inflated rate. Once again, we need to look at this. You're talking about loans that are given, and inside the loans, the arrangements for determining value for money remain very opaque and unclear. How can you persuade the Ghanaian people that debts are being contracted in these circumstances that are there to push forward their future? We intend to be extremely disciplined about the contraction of debt. We're first of all going to respect the teachings of the national budget and treat it as precious. We will not be stepping outside the constraints of the budget. We are going to make sure that we reduce considerably areas of corruption in the construction and execution of some of these projects. These are the critical matters that our people are looking for leadership on. That we are not going to get ourselves in airline and other aircraft and other transactions that leave so many questions to be answered.
For instance, growth rate of the agricultural sector has seen a decline from 2.7% in 2016 to 0.7% in 2022. And I would say this is the harvest from the Planting for Food and Jobs program, which has received billions of taxpayer and donor funds. Similarly, the growth rate for the manufacturing sector has also declined from 7.9% in 2016 to 4.5% in 2022, thereby calling into question the impact of the much vaunted 1D, 1F program. Further, the growth rate for the construction sector has also declined from 8.4% in 2016 to 4.2% in 2022, despite government's claim about borrowing to build roads and other infrastructure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the true state of our nation. It is evidence for all to see that boastful and lofty rhetoric is not the same as competence. Quite to the contrary, with the MPP, empty sloganeering is their way to hide their lack of appreciation of substantive issues. Never again, and hopefully so, should Ghanaians permit themselves to be tormented by a group of boastful persons who feel self-entitled to misgovern. Let us not underrate what it means for our collective sanity when a president has an uncomfortable relationship with the truth, constantly shifts blame to others, and conveniently avoid difficult topics. My brothers and sisters, whereas the president asserts, maybe because of the severity of the present difficulties, or maybe because it suits their preconceived agenda, some people are unwilling to accept that we're on a good trajectory until the arrival of COVID-19. Nothing could be further from the truth. Ghanaians want relief from the socio-economic pain and hardship visited on them by the MPP administration, and not flimsy excuses. Ghanaians want a government that will be truthful, even in difficult times, and listen to them in humility. Incontrovertible facts show that Ghana's economy showed signs of serious challenges even before COVID-19 struck, a point that was made by the country director of the World Bank, Mr. Pierre Laporte. For instance, way before the first case of COVID-19 was recorded in Ghana in March 2020, the public debt had increased from 120 billion in 2016 to 225 billion in 2019, representing an increase of 105 billion in the country's debt stock. COVID was nowhere Ukraine and Russia had not.
Facebook and YouTube. Facebook needs 100.9 FM live. YouTube Despite Media. As the Dakasiankoma production crew, Jordan Miadumak Jeros Ajumai Freeman and Naya Safo. Moadaroma and a year one more airborne Michidom Namdi Jumedi Abramo. Your WhatsApp line also activating a camera and to me do message and now comments enough for 0503721744 0503721744. Make I was send a banada a probosum to so eduno enum. I can't inform Akuma Kobaye and Siana say num nature say a probosum not yet the query yes. In this life, no, there are certain things you can't do always do it in a great way. And I say you can't do great things, not at all times. Sometimes the greatest of things will happen, but not at all times. But we can do small things with great love. There are certain petty things that we can do with love, which are impacted so much on people's lives. And until no pay me Gina Minia Bema Jerry or say Ajamai. And Nebusiana Nemodia said a PSC ama obi biara ya na watch ye Womutua na mo edi ye chi ebo yen dom ekopie mu ewa sante achem konongo. Virgin City and Kasai ho ena munyina mo bebo ye chido ma ye kosu ye nua bema Jerry or say Ajama ye bia. Ebusuya aseda enkoma munyina mo amo say breba ye mo amode ma hoden beboa ye mo amudi musika ebeboa ye. Jerry ne ebusuya se wo mani asododo. Womoda mo ase papa isi ni kaja eni aseda. Ose ni amoya manono asone ni na asome ne bo papa. Jerry say always be kind, be fair, be honest, be true, and all of these things will come back to you. Ewia so ahu me wafa kwasi ambofo aje no kaye o se asase ya tisui eye kurukuruwa etwa ne ho abribia etwan san besi na chi eti wo dwene adwen pa wo ye bibi so a ya de pa na de wo bedua no eno so aba na wo betwa dem say we no fit jump dem say you no fit jump and some de bi ko so papa kono nwa bonten so na meta twam wo ho pa na so se me si ho de the first time I made wura kono hukuro nie na me wura enso ne ma me kokko hu ye no ebe eno no ye kire yi ne beka ho asem ware aze eti ne nyina mo no me nua be ma Jerry Ajima wo se emfa kasafidie so mfa seda eni kabea ema obi bia otu na mo ebeja no wo se wiase ye di obi ehunu ye dawo enti ebia na BBC ye ankoyie wo so sere mo fa nche bia na ne nifa so mo fa nche isan se ye ya ehunu ye da Meva kwenzo na mede aseda eni kabia ne enchiawo akwakoma me wo fa honorable Boache Ejakon former energy minister honorable Kenohene Ejapon member of parliament for Asin Central they say oprese obetu franka ama NPP nana ejenim Boate nana CPC awie bebia wo bia nana enchiawo enkoma Dr. Christopher Ampedu, the Samaritan man, and Chia Enkoma, Prophet Kofi Odro, Reverend Eugene Apia Redu, Be Papanom, Ewe Baby Amobia, Michiamupi. Na eneso so mian Casaminu Bema Mewofa, Bako Pe, Elder Captain Ejare retired, aka Arafat, and Ne Ejare a birthday. Oh, yeah, technical, in charge of technical, piece from Hassay. Ejare erade enkoso enhira no nton kwanem wate ase ejare nkwan na ne tire ho Peter wo kasa wo petuntum baako awde akwa ya ade wunya ewajare tire ho fi asiri no ware ase wunya ewajare tire ho ni tire nyina ye fita na bodwese nyina fita come on na me hira na papa na enano penso so oforiwa foods and cakes wo mo so ebe ya dom ebreye pie, meat pie, papa B. Udru Tantra Hills, Gold Filling Station, Honoma Opel, Foriwa pie, Ibia Toa, Minia. The year Angaza, Honekotobi, a kama papa, would you think I say yes? There were pie near pie, and so be chamber. To Foriwa pie, dear, die. Foriwa foods and cakes. Ombamwa Dantam. Bibia wutie me so awie enchi awo kase pa enko emfa emma medo asese wo do afidie no ato asei na wutie ye awie midin ede MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO betu ya friend biamzi wan na se woman gada mejo sotodo me na medi dwumaje hu cha me efi sabreko se no nan ebebo no nan bo a ola Michael ba betena se na wagie entata de yen akofie kosise no nsia ebebo no nsia bo a ye de no nsia kase bo no every peace 104.3 FM live the beba be somo free sabre echo di onua enemenye ebasisia
Oma, Yahoo Traba. There's your man I just school feeling enough. Yama, one Casasuna Bayajuma, Wabra Yan Traba. And Timobe, a banner and you have free Sukuma Diacano, but he was free. That was the mono. That was the mono. Oh, my Penifona, Yabag, I'm saying you were free. So what I got Traba now we're into Sanford, me every month, and Quadano, if you were part of a river area. And why I double said, I won't call a big opportunity and Sabos 1 million. If you were part of a river area, announcement in the Maya, Quadano Timiaco Sukuno, and Kakaya American, you will be on to.
I'm a name constituency executive. Any branch I get coffee. Yeah, more 100% room.
Thank you. Clap for your hands. Clap for your hands. You yourself clap for your hands.
Medibrenende, consequences secretary. Medindi Bawa Edmond Wandam Ankasiana Mefre. Bawa Edmond Wandam Ankasiana Mefre. Consequences secretary. Apijako Abri South.
Yomuha. Sebeshamuha, Deba Pe Entina, Yeba Aye, honor, ye former vice, your former chairman. Any hello. Ayezu ya jina mu ha me mamu nyina yuko se aya ya jina ha ya twe ya jina ha ayezu
Jumedia digina ya po motin since 2000.
I was your 100.9 and I was so egua utieno memminty and ya waha say nabusuya I unsa na wotwe twam unsa na wotwe wie ya me na make asem na making nema bebre na ekoso isan se na ade ato ye ne ye wayiye mu ntine na kyese ye ni entwia baabi nemumaro hosan ba ko ebepie mu ene se ye papa prosini ba ko a sebe ye bema warefo na woni abaya bi etwempena na sede ne ba sede ne ba yo akobo awura itu ekum ya ade we ya ade bi a kyese he odwene ho te ase a enye yie ohu me papa bi ne kan se if thief man if thief man, God laughs, God no verse. What is here? If stiff man, God laughs. Sa subai no sa die no. Wahu ye ya jeje so a unsa ade bi wo hono mo a enye enisi so ba se ne wi ase keka kono bibi wo hono mo a ye be so ama ba be se eye normal. Wahu eye normal. Sabe memma warefo a wo mo aware ne wo mo yire ne wo mo ma etie. They say ya be ne say eye normal say wo fa wo yire chi eye normal eni say obi aka ho asem eni si ehu say eye mfomso. Enti ama ema ni bebre so practice sa ade. Awarefo bebre wo mo so fa wo mo kunu machi. Because a man money dear now, ye womo no a young can yes, oh, Bama de oh, who quite so worry bebre, worry be kind, home, Bama de oh, who quite fine, and no say oh. Ye want to say, ya, Ghana mera agiatum, so we are Bama 90 min water back one, who quite before, who be what the best 15 episode water crack, but me our and traditional marriage in a woho. Any what the enemy about Copenhagen one on quantity, wouldn't know a matter of choice, wouldn't what choose to side. Wahoo. But obako to suse me ware bako na fe echira sem yo twede akwa aba ya ba ya eno no asiso e life won ani suprema won ani so ohun ya akwa aba ohun timetwe mpra ma mpo sabe oyire na nim yasa kakai e de maw sabe aware no untimi a enya by force chinchina chia I mean bare anase bibi enya by force sa o feel say e shawa komfo o feel say won kwadanzanie mu o feel say mo ani je nwie peye o feel say e tete wa brabo amampo wapomuden on sam kra no ato sini a you have every right to leave ohun ya kwa kofa ba ade ba ko anamuntu one step out to ye yakwa kofa ba abusua saa de no a ya ma aba be ka ho a I say eye normal say be ma waware wo fa yire chi enye hwe ensai hwe ene ti na ma ni bi so ya saa no nitia what you say it is ye panie me yanka obi ka say bone ye bone ade enye na enye ese ye ka ne ye hwehwe ne etibi pekwa ye befa so a ye be jai ana say ye be twam ana ye be twe ho afiri ho but ya so a amene ababa ye normal iti ye ma bi so owo mpona no be nwotwe o 2 time no o 3 time wa ware ene ne kune ne manate wo fa ne kunachi ati azie enti sei ya ne ye bekọ no sei ena ye bekọ no ebe wie ye yie de ebe kọ yie se de hwehwe na man ya na se sei bi to ahu wo fa wo yire chi de normal wo mpra no susu kọ fa mpra foforo no wo susu ene de wo bu afu wo hwiri ya wati kwa apai say ya wo do ka 5000 Odoka 5,000. Odoka 5,000. Na some babe pie mu no saa na akwa wie. O se nya bibi anya cheating ti na okun no na emom no ewura ne de ne ka 5,000 Ghana. Na wo so boni tuo. Mani. Ari azie. Amefo ntua mama no fo. Mama ya no so yetumfo ya muntie. Ya muntie. Aya come full of life. Say what just like that. What women na last meeting ha me kan ye. SS obi catch us so obeku. Se wo pese wo kwese wo busuanfo nyina mo mbepa chew. Da fom muni e pa ne chew. Kosu wu a enkosi aga. Wu a inia e be foolish case. Wu a wa wu just like that. Nothing positive will come out of it. Obi kun a wo kun awu bibia ne wobetimi asade wa bankwam ere bia da na episa mantwantwa bi na ne ukọ boss sen first na nansa mafo obi wu a ne samansa kopie ba bi ko bobra ene sa de bi wo ho I don't think owu atofu wu a titru no akọ ba bi okopie ba bi foforo no akọ ware no awo ye obehu asa wabusuafo ofie ne ye de o ma ne ka ye de o mo abafie. Say first and son is a million and yet tete, me man who be that. But a nay, when was the last time you heard something like that? Who are madam? Who are bra? And to Tobuase. Mama, my young say, Bama water for ye, who are who quite so far with a normal, there be a normal, a wrong. Or see a condemn as adiano. They're normal, and your boss or a water for. Oba woni na twempana so ofo achi kofa fofora eno so fa na normal zi enti abusua taade no to obi de wo senso nipa na fa wachie e na ade hu abufo ne akoma ya e bia sabe wiase so odo ne de ne ho akodi mu asema mekan e sabe meboa anase yemfa ne say normal say be ma de an wa ware aye wedding wo se no na apen what choose a matter of choice what choose wedding na apen to yire baako ono yire anyame yado no hyiram no emma beka ho a na ne ono oyire no ma na mo bomabusua anase wo pe tete de no traditional marriage system no no so ba koye oba ho ade wo mu ana afi so obeware bi aka ho a kwan mrama ho kwan na ne sempata na abepa ma ayire no a na ni wakofo na ba beka ne ho na ne mu nyina mote okondro so obeware fofra ne no so wakofa wedding sem bi anim e traditional marriage system no e wo ho but nyese sabe wo akọ choose say meya wedding me ware baako na afi wo yiri di nkrofofo wani di nkrofofo frachi na na omo twempena e mu oden me no omo twempena kra neglect oba no wakọji na fra busuafo ho no eyi na sinchen ondi onye nipa onka asa chinchina cha by force ware me untimi ana ja adna kokoma busuafo simple bi ade so ahye no wan fa nhye ho a efiri to enti mema na ya ma ema na hu se oh ene se boni nim dia ene se be nyina moja kro na run through us moja baako ene run through us the nso ye bia e normal ene say no so ate se no ba warefo no nam no ofani kunachi left right and center bebre na oba ka kiro so obafu achi na wunhu na me nua wunhu no twumu ne betene kwa pa gise de bra so say se eche no oba warefo a woni ne tie opeso ye good wife but o cheat on you masa it will take the grace of God wunhu no da wunhu no etimuma ye nhwe ne yie saa de no the bema ye na nya wo se ka nye oba ye na nya wo se ka se nye at ya jeje so a it started from somewhere and ya jeje so a enene abewie ne awie no bi baba ya praise God just like that uno yes sabe yes sentence wo anase etwe waso a de ne beba back to life afana ma wawu owu owu just like that owu okwa ode pa bia say because of oseti a wo ba bi anya ma because of an wonai bi a wan fancy form anya bibi nti ya wo prehwehwe ya wo nsa kae no san firi wo nsa just like firi wo nsa na fo mi ehwe ne yie enkum ye na nya anso ya areho papa Ojasempa Furniture Works. I said this is a great program indeed from Dum Kumase. Father Ba Clement, tell us good afternoon, BIAMAH. Please help me thank Honorable Ida Josie Edu. She is indeed a leader. You can trust her forever. Even though she's not an MP yet, she has graded and reshaped the major roads in the Yensuano municipality and also putting up a tissue paper factory in Enum in the Yensuano municipality. God richly bless her. Obatampa nyame onshraw papa. Venice ata. Okay. Mensa Pilato no mami BIAMAH eyasem o. Eyasem pa is so sad. Beautiful girl like this, Erade. Ejistia no na baby keka kwai ano aye den. Anyway, regards to Honorable Kofi Nyakon Adepa, incoming MP for Okankwe North. Mensa Pilato edie eno no so. Wait me do dia 0302243540. 0302257902. Sebenkum ya na nya. Anso ya tie kasetia. Because ye nyina moja baako ene nam yi. Ena de no so ye de ato ho praying. Ye de ato ho no mo. It's just a matter of choice. Awade ye wo mo ahodo nyanum krabofo de wo ho. Ye nananom awade tete awade traditional marriage eno so ho Ghana mra support. It is all we need to be nware baako aminua. Woni oba ne nka from the beginning say MAAME me de ya ngom say me ware baako. Eti me traditional no eno na manage ho. Me ware yensa be ye nan kora e de aka ho. So ti ase pene so de hallelujah ne yakoya nim. Won so on pensa na pen grofo wedding ya abai na no so be wade ya. Eno so bi ensi okwan. Enti na make say it's just a matter of choice. 0302243540. Wait me ede wadwen kire aba fa sasemi. Enye normal. Se be ma wo wade a obefa wo yirechi. Enye normal. They say one woman, one man, one woman, one man. Tana Bible aka. One husband, one wife. Hello, good afternoon. Alaji. Yami adom na nso e.
Yeda Allah si.
Etio.
Mamen fata ku. Barka da sallah su.
Eda se.
Yo Nyankopon. Asema odiba wi awuro sempa. Ya nyama we koso wo my Ghana. and Pakumkum no be a Sia and Fanny, a BIA seriously. The party Mukum Nipana or the Nufu, no, baby. Now, BIAMAH will say, yeah, what's them? Yeah, full annual Yamia my acquaint. Say, worry up to 4. And I'm saying, I mean, says, I'm Yama Webesino, and Tina or my question, and worry for. One cat obey your choice. Now, our phone about in the channel, and thou best I know of Baby of Kawuja Okohosu, Unyahu, Yawa Han will be the same thing of the Papa. If Obaka 4 rounds, now you know. Now one got all what you know, one year or the baby about him. And Tina, yeah, worry for no. That's a who are the what shall come to the one about Coupe. That's a one cow you don't know who. You want to see your man boy yet. And she says, yeah, no, what got trigger my star. I'm at the theater, Bano classes, yeah, one team, Mawa. That was an answer, Uber Jimmy class, in Samudia. That one say, on no free, Bonica, my young coupon. Or Yamisi or Bia or Bia, Yam Fan Bonnie channel. At the Muda young coupon in the bedini, you know. And the best a bank, the best bamboo for. Yeah, almost all in Gino Moon 9 su. Now, or Moon Sanji and Fruta, Yama Bonnie way. So you pour bam the house.
Medas Alaji, Medas Sipi. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Okay, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bacho dini baby afrefi.
Abdurrahman look at the state.
Abdul, bibi abako there.
Uncle Paul catch it.
Mr. Hopper. Yanko.
What the man never be a hard dream. I'm the same with Kihati of the that and the question of the chief. I will who are what funny say. They wouldn't be when you be a one to be able to have your day. See, I'm not expecting to be able to use for her. The issue of yeah, don't as it should be. Yeah, it's now for
Sipi Abdurrahman. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bacho dini baby afrefi. What's up, guys? Friend? Yo. Yanko.
I don't think a brand of the group of president, I think, for Fred may not have. I was say, or no, my own, you should go. But one of what I would say, why enjoy you? I didn't know how I bet out me. I bet out. Community man was as 1%, 10%, 1% almost still on it. And yes, I couldn't be under by your door, what you move off from iPhone. I don't go. Maybe iPhone. If you are Kada, I want better. I'm also with you. I wanted it. I don't know.
Meda sipi ebusia enkomo aye bono nyesesa bi ye ni yetan obi anase bibi etesa ade enye no ni sie soso. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Bajo di ni baby afrefi.
Be na say belema.
Na say yo go.
Mama omuni pa oya. Wapuni ya. Wọ́n sẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ mú ká ya the money on and you need to yan so abana amana ya me na sabi experience no complain sabi ma o na pani ni na say aden sabi e was no kra na be experience na kwanya na abani
Vedas Jabema, Vedas P. Yes, Aquano only empratry experience. As a chrono, BBM, I say when you experience womu. Because chrono cry when you experience womu, I chow. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Maybe I told you, baby, I've reviewed.
The first man over 7, Cassava Pantan, please.
And now, baby, be a bocode.
I'm not saying I'm also
A drum, Yanko.
the 2 watch a cow.
It's a whole.
No, I
can last.
Yeah, bomb pass over to me.
Amen.
It's a BIAMAH. Yeah, but I was kind of, no. And begin say, and then see, I found my amount for another man speaking of okay, the men money yet they say, no, my baby. Some cut to the end of 1 and no more time so. Oh, bad, yeah, or more a man answer on fun. And then I said, not my almost stroke a grant in a man on 1 and you know. Ama sadly and no, papa. Linka say, yes, but Saturday, and no, we have to say, we been there, Yawania, Mr. Mayor, and we did it, and I'm an iron. The so more say, more worry, what is going to be warm you? I'm not going to for them, and for better for it. For the whole said, and I'm more traditional marriage. Let me want to do open. Let's specify when I just said, I buy a family, papa will buy a liver. Only in the name, I said, Iran, and Penajin, I buy our cell life. I was a papa want to be one. Why just I do you and money now? Hey, you money already. I know who you suit on the Abba. The best friend, my Anna, so when you have a train. Almost says no more on that with him. Now some fanatum for that family.
Menso me da sipi. Enya ize we ya makokan. Opposition tata me wa hane nye opposition ketwa. Opposition. Ah, one more tata me. Hello, good afternoon. Me pato radio no dumno.
Good afternoon,
Aha, we dini baby afrefi. No ska. Sikane way.
I said, Mamma,
Won't.
Mamma, only give you.
Abby.
What is therapy with them?
What's it?
I can voice connecting to every panaceo. You're just them.
Kafra, what's it? Mamma, me why? Yanko.
He obedient argument, I just therapy himself. Mamma, and never a bunch of women upon here. Definitely a man to do what he. Now go home, what they can crabby. Now is a mass to the chairman. Now be how Baba Kuma, now say panel. In the ocean, yes. That was Ucha, no Ucha. A man of Panya, dear. So maybe we can find plan as well. What do you do about work? Or President bedding what about also? Oh, what's the best of what's happening also? Now, all 5 you go to that, or bet you already. If the best man know what to say, a strong, the woman who say on penny pana, she'll say, hey, Papa, Mempel. For you, I'm a woman, brat. There were many people when I go just to bring a butter, wouldn't that chance him? The best man who will see over, the entire idea of those to be to us.
I say, Medasipa, hello, good afternoon. Pacho dini baby afrefi. Ofa Kenny. Yanko.
A foot to idiot, a comma in town, both men and Magna. A Nibrano, a Wayan Memano, so more than Mano. Because a man or more touchy, or more not a member in it. For Bema Biana is over for guarding. The police in you, I want Mac. If the work of farmer. They were bushy and I say. Because we walk with Nadia, I mean, you disobey somebody. I mean, because they work will be papa say. And but you want to a craft for two more money for. I will for say you mean come my ho. And then iPhone 30, iPhone 70, iPhone 92. Opia person or high class. Maybe I'm a taka say you try a bar. You pan on your juice but my toll and cruiser. One also pay and cruiser trim. And when I have a wood jenny and your money, or chiti, or you soon not grade a bit too. Okay? When you are about chempra, when you are about, I want to about the bakwa. There was all Tatua, Untimintia. They met your police and say, Obano Edenica 5,000. OCD 50 million. And Nunti and Wabonitu. I'm afraid you're born in Chay.
Amen. Mr. Medasipi. I was so bad to me the wild drink, Abba, and Chena, my draw curtains not down. Not just see a quiet name. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my boom.
Yamia Drum number Jonesway.
Madina. BIAMAH. Them will be cano, a footunu, a comma, and manning. Obeying, pay over year, womba. I didn't bought we in any minu, and maybe never gain. It's a million police in it, a bad day, who will give you. A bad day, you who need. This is really a work. About the MBPM. Or baby, don't cover by no eye. Why you solid then, Majano? Or busy baby, you saw you know. You're happy. I'm going to say, so we are bad to her. Or be over Kunu or be so pap, what's your mind there? And then many now. And my name is why do not be no command or pay someone who. The man of my imagining for full common and moment waiting is someone who. When I'm a licking or baby to be no great also, Munjaman, the Monagas, or Dizamin or Casa. Munjano, what is to do or all live there, Coso? When I'm a money be wagging no. It's Oba, Obio Wokunu, always so pet, no one pen no. Say, Benny, 1 penny low. Who was up a paper to know Coconero? Who is a year or 50 minutes, Coconero? It's also to the next friend. So, Obaya, what do you say, Mammy Dama, or Catakano, Shelley, Papa. There are some Cassandra Leba. If a man who been to Mofo. Say, the new or 1 year or the super, mine, then the Emmanuel Yana, the Menu, for me, see, to Mamma. Maybe the way quite a bit so missy, BBC, or less than 1 man who may do some amount better more day. The Mujo about would be looking at you, Mamma, Bintado.
That's Sippy. Hello, good afternoon. If I told you, baby, I'm free. Yo, Fita Papa, Yanko.
Bakupe, so money, BIAMAH. Now, you have to take a train. The sounds of Castle Boy, Mammy, I said, Edio, a thing, Ubia, the Canadian. I am Mr. Sen, I'm a dear Suntin about her. And I'm dear Potin soon about her. You know, I am memo. A bit between you now. And I'm dear super about her. And to say between whom me a friend. It's you put a senior me pay. Me and me pennies and me prefer hearing. In Tessa, at the bottom of Canadian Yajma. Not in Yajma to Uncle Fano. And I said, a big cafe, Colonel, Obia Wayne, and Ocofano. I remember I didn't want any as I knew. And you were Omuaka. I'm on the foreign band, what's your deal? It must again also made a mentis or Kumbi. Yeah, Freddy Crammy. But so far as we are policing, what follow? What do you say? I am Brasa, and so we took the bone girlfriend. I was almost one money to be. Then I buy a signal to the others. It's a way just a book and a or to say a fine because I don't know more. You are on call and also the Queen man, so I cannot swear. It's a police in the old farm around, so that's it.
Ben Sumeda Sippy. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mammy BIAMAH.
Yeah, Ogromansa 1. Actually, it's you.
Yo, every Yankopon in show when they were bigger for and Koma, when they abetu Abamaso. Now, a future Cassia, they come on my Ghana. You and Maba one in Rantia or Moisiso. I mean, you know, Eddie can be Becasai, Eka say, a comma and Memma and a man now. I wanted the Mimacani say, a future way, a comma, stabby, and mega man for the mega man for. I just say, woman, about putting one and some money. na mo pe bia ka ho eno na de saa ewudie e de aba could you imagine say police ni a waware na wo emma na fe wo sai akokotwe mprada da obi ba na saa oba ne nso ono so nim sa onu obi ti ase nipa no abrotiri anka obefo akwa brotiri na nko akokodu de papa bi enya wukun ene atena no wo wunya edwaman ede na kosi ene wuti wani asamado na wo eti omusa no se bia ne kra na dunu konya kopon nkyɛn anasa akɔ bonsam nkyɛn eti edu ba bi na si etu omofoni e kenya kopon asɛm e de kyerɛ emrantie ne maba wɔ ɔman mu ɔmomfa na ɔmaso den dodo ɔmaso den wutu omofo ɔmomfa ɔn saa na esi e ka kyerɛ emrantie ne maba wɔ ɔman mu sɛ dwama ba dokoro ɔmododo onya ba ko nsonani eti so onya mienu miensa na so onya so ntumi so hwawan what you tell mama about the system you ready old money. Every as when you be what you do the kono. Say ni po we as I say dia homa say na me. Straight ahead. That's what kum nipa me da say.
Men so me da sipi okromansa ena ediyen akɔwie no. Ebusiafo need 100.9 ena waso egua utie no. Asɛm no. What is here? Asɛm no na me kan say ne kofa bai no. Se emembema sebio wo yire waware no yire no ma na tie wo no abusua na tie a mobɔ mobra kama na wo fa wo yire chi ekofa empana na se yentimi amfikyire animu anka ankyerɛ wo se enye enti twaso anagyae a so ba ye bia si ebuna ebe ye bona senuam we ye na nya wo se we nso eye a ye ka se enye na maka no awade no ye wo mu different types so wunimu a ko registrar of marriages ne ko bisa registrar general ko aso pe ba bi register aware no ko a on be kyerɛw ne ko bisa mo ne en kyerɛkyerɛw nya time a e ba ba esa ade no wa ha ya kyerɛkyerɛ mu awade no ye wo different types ahodo pi ye wo pe no wa chusu because ye wo bi o ho a ekwan da ho a ya tete awade traditional marriage no Ghana mra efua so eno no wo ho kwan se ba ko na apeu se mienu na apeu se miensa se duo se dunum wo na ne wasese mu nyina no mu gu so far as you have the financial strength make the home work so far as you have that emotional strength akopekura no wahu ana otirimu hyehyew so betimi aware mienu miensa nan numu a na betimi o matena somdue mu haw bia ne akire asa bia ne akire na fe manya BP ene honkro ne ba eno so kwanda ho ma as the moment a obekwa ko make you choice say ba ko pe na mepe enti eno na meware no asa ewunu ho kwan se wo twempana bia wo twempana wo bokro no ewisam endi se mema na ye sama se ya be hu ne say eye normal bi se wo wade na afa yire kira ye normal eni oba so ya se fa ne say normal yare aze yare mu besi ha ye twie ho tew ye ba pepepa na enne anwumre awie enkomo a ye de bremo ewo memanti so no ye de ho ensem e ba betudwa na sana mekono Manoba Stephen, and was MAAME BIAMAH. Anyway, greetings to our next president, Honorable Alan Chojo Martin, and Kwesia Mweni, as a man, good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH. You are doing a great job for our motherland, Ghana. God bless you. Medasepa. Amen. On also so Edenedian Abba.
Yama na aji school fee ni rafa. Yama wan kasa so na ya aba ya dwuma. Wa bra ya nto aba. Enti no be yi amba na nyina free school mu na bi aka no. Ma he wo free. Eto so die mo no. Se o mo benefo na ya aba ya dwuma nyina se yi wo free. So wo ho na ko to aba na wo ho ya yintu. Sankrofo no. Mi yi free mu a nkwada no. Ebi be kwa no pa ebi be kwa awia. Enkwa ya do so de wo mo ko ebi kwa boso mi ensa boso me wan me ya ni sa. Ebi be kwa no pa ebi be kwa awia na so nim de me ya kwada betimi akọ school no e kakra ya na meka nti wo obi on to
Mama
For need 100.9 and was so egua uti no no me no abapa sima eduno enso ensembebre egu epono so Professor Frimpong Boateng ne report efa galamse ho ene ho sensemo a EP aba na ye odi aba betu dwade nkyiremu aba ese gabi ede no ho be hye mu galamse fo bi a ye kye wo mo ono eba be wurawura mu a ema ye gyae won. And a South
100.9 FM.
South Day member of parliament, or also so Mitre Roxanne Nelson, the BIAMAH, and no a petition, Shraj. As Shraj Momodiana, or more investigate corrupt practices, conflict of interest, abuse of public office. Yeah, and no report, na can want some interministerial committee on illegal mining. Or I can want some, and after so corruption, conflict of interest, and abuse of office here. And also Charles Bisu, former secretary war interministerial committee on illegal mining. And also so aka ede afa Professor Frimpong Boateng ehono. Womo hwehwem na baby anokreda na womo emfa ento. Eno dan chance so a kumawu by elections beko enche na nanu yi de MPP for mo to primaries wo mo koye ye eto aba no na chairman Wuntumi Ashanti regional chairman of the NPP wode sobo ebo NDC amayoko no se NDC for eno makota akire eno wo mo sponsor independent candidate bi se vote no wo mra me split mu na che se enkoye nsempie na prosini ya ono so akum bi baba yi ehon nsem na eno so ye de beta to na yaka ni nyina bom ne atasene sebesepa ene ko na hanti ene wie yi Madi Jibril of the NDC waba beka me ho e wa hase ye hwe ni mo se abedwafo enkaye Sylvester Sapo Soprano ena Ernest Kwame Adade wo mu nyina so ba beka ho na afi enkomo no ayeta wo mu nya ma ye de sebesebe uchinifo bia ni hono mo a ekom de no uchi bebra ye didi jaw baba na enchansen ena eguo nti nyame yado no mba no beto so de ya na duane no wo mu aba bedibi so wo mu amade a ene ebedi atafiri mo mbeba na chese ntontoro wanko a ena eguo madi akwaba empom te say the radia say some momu de Islam mu no wo de momu wo ho kwan eno Islam aware nsa na tie so what a maximum ya 4
oh yes kuntimi kwa papa ejin more than one, and the nation is going into more than one. Get the choice. You are worried the first one have the choice of getting that part type of a person.
Until at
the end of the day, you know, God who created you. Oh, when you go on a boy, and I want him in system, send a system native. And also, they say, how. That is how Islam means.
Okay.
But so
more variety.
More variety. Because I know the person you are. I created you. It would mean you say, I could pen a medina so I know, and I'm Rama say how. If you go to say Islam crap or no, my acquaintance say, maybe or say, I share say, yeah, my enforce your home. Oh, but this is only come to those things. It becomes religious choice. Islamically, it may worry more than one. It may worry more than one. In fact, because of these issues, about the world that we are in, the Ghana. Am I even a Muslim man? They fight their men to marry the second wife and third wife.
Hey,
yeah. They first say they be they are also looking at the culture now. So they be you can marry the second wife and it's also this issue of people not even staying home. Also. So some women can tell you, say, I'll be happy for you to go to a bedroom and so about the second wife. These things happen. But you see, the issue is that I say, I will not be happy to see a second rival. The issue is that on worry move twice or worry the next person. That is what the religion, the God I am. And then it is we are Muslim. Now worry. And I believe that if you had the strength to say I'm going for Islamic belief, so for you to believe in him to go and marry. It's also a belief. It's also a belief because I also the which means you are denying him the right of what to do as a own. But quite society as they say, in fact, me too, I can say even for the first time, then I made it say, and yet or she say crap say that wedding if it's out here,
a matter of choice.
It's a matter of choice. But they say now, quite say, man, I was saying, one wedding now, one year wedding, one running. Into one say, of any money about it for about 20-30 years. Almost some worry because they have not done wedding. But if this education will go for people to appreciate, I think that
wedding whereby what worry it even at the wedding no crown or so funny bisa. So what be fear abe na sadie. Because on to me nya wedding a bra won ko fie nko traditional marriage.
Okay.
What you say? Want to me me wedding. And I want to me in court and register on marriage bra e fie de won ye. Yes, why a big mistake.
I think that because I understand say be a wedding also Asian about because of control issues, other issues. I believe that, and also my mom for say, before you go to the Western world, you have to get those documents. But the question is that if they are also coming in Ghana here, do we request those documents from there before coming? Do we request them? Say because it will be a copy chroma with visa and a passport. So if these are not part of things that you talk about, I think that I think for me, education is very important.
Very important.
All of us, both Muslims and Christians, and a tradition. We don't understand. Actually, we don't even understand what we are practicing. Yeah, we are too Muslim. Me, you know, Muslim. And we say, the practice in Ankasano, I say, me who is one for a year. Yeah, but people are not taking their time to read and understand the religion now and as a traditional. In fact, even like our Professor
a real marriage is the traditional marriage where you go and seek the hand of the woman from the family. Where you you are taking it to the church to go and bless it. What is it?
So I think that we education, but that also don't give permit for if the police in a year, I'm sure say 20 amount for you know people are poisoning people.
Oh yes, a lot.
Poisoning a lot. People are creating problems. People are saying so it is the kind of heart amount for the situation that takes people to what has happened, especially when I'm hearing say 5,000 Ghana BAPU. But me 5,000.
I say around it in a car 5,000.
I just want to say I don't want to believe you say we're also creating the statement to make the case.
Because I doubt
a way of making the case, you know,
a foolish case.
A foolish case. On my way. And
I say, so we know be diagro. Look at me, ya wa meku. da fom pa ne chew so ba ko so obusua panyina ba abe pa ne chew wa ma ne dibema yeah save yourself because musuo bo na de waka no or carry it out well that's like that
5,000 pounds obi say girlfriend na 5,000 mom say until ku ne die I think that I think that
the more ya pa me that say bro soprano
wow
akwaba
yeah me near good afternoon na me adaroma bibi aboko
your take on this issue
yes
I say me ba now
na me tie wo see yankan ho am be di aduane ni nyina eja na me kan me ho because Jibril si won mutum say come de ne pa Obana it's very sad my fiasa na friend na majwa majwa you say me Kumasi boy a railway side or police station minimum hop those days no cry na wooden bridge been there ho minimum so masesa na pass wooden yes me cross railways banana dey na me nam KJT aside ho num me fro trotro cry me see me fro no atonso agogo high school junction timisi a police station railway police station because Kumasi achoki unse Kumasi no udru edum ni KJT a obaka say municipal chief executive ni hobio because omudi dwa no kwan no mu ankasa ntika ni dru railway police station aje say osi because any party kwan na ton ko bi ni momone na banku ni sa anoma no nti meti mafia na majwa asemi na me ra hopa me feel say the police officer no was in love with her so odo no the love no the yenyina no yetimi fall in love so I tell you me are aware of instances where one will be on my worry in 30 years with me fall in love foforo and one chire so on pen yere dada no but only so I fall in love
but at least treat her well
oh sure I imagine say you would do that so but I think say the issue of Inspector Takun ni case a very sad story so and I think say it has nothing to do with the police so it is just Inspector Takun
as a person
inakuma no wentimi ansomu ye mafia ebreki akuma no too much in fact sabe girls omaba na nsen no omunye easy omo ho efe pa omo nim bibia ye wan hwe ni ya akuma no omo de hama be buboso nkitenkete sa na ebubu and so Inspector Takun could not control his emotions. I'm very, very, very sorry about this situation. I'm very sorry for the family of Mafia. And I'm very sorry about Takun and the family. Me reading news no na me hu say omo boy say na reading ewom so ye text near the ade nyina ye text ya najo. Ebu an ye text ye maame. But obi hon ma no text obi fro. So so obi ana o so obi a lady bi a wanyane o ye prayers no wi nti obi opese di nkoma wazi aje eni edi nkoma na oba ade we nsusumu another issue with it unse me no me Christoni I was baptized in the Catholic Church nti I've had Romani oba na menya opportunity ma campaign say me say no tama ye wo me no ayi me ho sa na ma me nim papa de me kwa sorry dem no so for hwehwe nsuo gu so kakeka incantations obiye musa me se ko bisa pon ta baptizing ya ye ko baptizing eno no na me nim hwe ntimi parents no ma musa me ene ya de me koye eno so for ko hwehwe oyere ni ade gu me so ena sesia no after that and that was not all ya de me ko school a Christopher school Father Bakel mo no mo school na Father Bishop Bakel na ye o chire yen Catholicism any Christosem nti ebu okra me kan asem bi wa na misuro se bi am ye blasphemy nti I was baptized as a Christian but in my heart no I know I'm a traditionalist me tit san kan wo mumu nti I give unto Caesar what is Caesar's and also unto God what is God's so I say nti se me hwe sa situation am feel say colonialism no ene abrofo na ye ji omutu mu keke no eno kra ka ho na situation mu bi we no rise I want to put on the record say me na sapon na ne reye baako no on sheda anye Kristo ni sa no e normal asantini on na nam honum ti no osom de osom so acha ase me say no me papa mo side no mu fi chapatre e wo Kumase nti chapatre menyem e wo orodu konfo ahemfie ni nche honum amenyem oye deity ye mfani ni agro na asantini kra afibi okogun san ho amamre ni kire se asantfo okokon na menyem chapatre fo ne dikan so nti me respect sa menyem no pa me mfani agro so nti senka ye traditions ni taking it seriously ebi anka inspector ta kun ka ma afia situation ko wa no ka ho na asem e de na asem ko but bo akohwemu no na ebi a Kristoni sofo bi gina akire one man one wife me wa no so Vice President Kamala Harris sinki enya ne one man so ho e na se si ano tia out mi se nkrofo ya no no ba ko no ompese omoji gay no tum ya o se nkomoji tum ye polygamy from a traditional perspective. Me a Christian, I believe in one man, one wife. But the traditional side of me recognizes the need for a man to sometimes marry more, especially if his first wife agrees. And ya mamre, no. In fact, if we are crab or here, over banana, wifey for baby, a bata home, a yodia, the ope be ultimately. So, into a same way, no, a very sad situation. Now, I wonder how the Inspector General of Police is going to handle it. Not the legal side here, the court, and but how Obesia handle Mefiamu family, no, especially with because an inspector is a senior police officer. So, in Inspector Takun's situation, no, I did a Google search on him, only criminal record that I could find. We say no cheme say it was an action based on maybe temporary insanity. A buffer and trim, the Mafia, the crowd here, no, a buffer and trim. So, and I'm
not necessarily say be or the car na BP.
Oh, and the no, my chairman inspector Kokota no one can ask him. When you know, if you say he say be on one kind. And I say, oh, bow, about one in daddy, or money 5,000, I don't know what question back. You can't, it's a gone. It's an American say inspector no, Nakuma no edi nenim kind. A very, very unfortunate because he hasn't got a record of behaving like that. After all, part of men's security. No. So I say, no. So in this situation, no, and two are, if you say a simple, sir, because nay, we are boy, we are kete, and it's here, anajo, our bon thing. So no.
I'm say a girl no several times. I'm say I don't know. Say not there was a girl no can say be on any be break up and BB. The guy tried say be a friend girl no several times. So friend are on fat.
Yeah.
Until he fell on the lady's friend.
Sure.
On the
friend by. So I same way they mean who's the missing canon. Love affairs no seven penatria na na attack or Daniel Wadie. What I see. Inti me no minti me nyina han kan che say guys ya o mesisi so mo ho fe mo ntwempena na akodane awade am wo mo so ho awen
na mema no so o mo so awade o mo so twempena na
eno no enye aho eye deceptive so ho ena ma no so na amanfo okun because oba aho tie yeti krom ha say because of unemployment na ekoso krom ha nti no ana ma ni bi ho a said ye be ya obinya aduane adi oba because ana ladies ni bi ho a sebe say I na say obi obenya dokono ba kompo ne nchinam bi adi no etimi a big issue etimi a big issue and anya say bi Ghana girls na ya akwadwo so wo fa edwom na wo fa ye street so di traffic ma wo mo a mo ye hustling power kroman ma eti Ghana ma anye lazy but girls ni bi so mo pe air condition any fried chicken free chicken too much. So when so obi odalan cruise mu hu be ma odalan cruise mu a no oba bi hye na chi a wadware no asesa no entina ne ho aye fesa no onam hokwa so on two parties say dada onam ho nti obi ehun no until say wo slay queen wo ba I respect slay queens, they are very important in the Ghana situation. Well, I respect slay queens, you may but mummy ehwe situation ni ye na a man munya a mema ware for no
Sabe na ho kwasa like wutum so your bar
wojina so what ya she no ho efe pa na me gina me hwe no nam me check ne ko aja mo free afidwase for na no mo ho efe saa no so ho o ma yi na free mu inspector atutu abono no ya bebre me de beja nyankopon otwedi ampo nyankopon se obeje mafia ekra despite say no committee adultery with inspector no me sure say Jesus Christ e de ne bone beche no besa aka say ye na nanom mpanyifo a omunsa do ho omunsa say de be ya ancestors no be yi sa musuo we afi ho na inspector Tycoon, we are very sorry about your situation, but as a policeman you know that you have to face the music. But I think say be plead temporary insanity because the mafia say bofanity because Inspector Tycoon and yes I not here.
But that's now Richard Hecho and or the way abana I say mama you are not fully right. Look, you can go to the Registrar General's office to do a wedding without traditional marriage. It's called express to educate. Okay, I'll act on that. Remember, I almost a social program no.
In fact, minimum Rebi, your friend Golda. Oh yeah, you want to say marriage certificate in this animal. She's on top of the game. We have the number.
Mate. Now say obi to me without going to perform customary marriage rights, no. Beba game. Aba register and be register marry.
In fact, me sure.
Your registration when is for documentation.
Okay.
But our in fact, even in Islam, our man for a share a fear the answer. The family, the two families sits.
And Sunday,
contract. What you come out to do is to witness. Say, when way in there,
husband and wife, yeah.
So in fact, that is why now, if somebody is going to worry because of the world now, they say, no, things are being asked because they say, or buy free her and buy money free her until being new or more. It's difficult for you to understand. In fact, I have seen somebody getting married there. And now, what are you doing? And to say that it no, it was blown back. You know people around. But you fear no free money. But you want to go free, with free, assigned to Master about now cry. But now what else go here? Other bemo about when you're from her. Then they go into marriage.
Sadi and say was a registrar, a general department to check his Sadi and
it needs more information. I'm not going to be yes, sir, issues. But to say I want to be sorry call if you are
registrar general office.
Maybe warranty because somebody must accept the marriage somewhere. That's why we call it traditional. But that one in Islam, you first and start your mox, no? Or mox in the
yeah.
Because the family in fact, in most of the marriage, the man, the family, say they will go to the mosque, say if you one worry. And then you go to announce to the
public.
So, we don't have that certificate. In fact, they say some Muslims are adopting that one. After if you there, mocks there, people still go to the court to go and put pressure on themselves. From the radio, which means people start understanding the issue. These issues are happening after now. Yes, certificate to say
because when we say there are places, there are personalities. The Ghana Mra and Gazette wa. We need that right. So we be shira warrior so. That place wa and your right say obe organize your warrior. But sani men yina yabu ya niya guso. Ebia niya just yakasi ya warrior and niya warrior. But there are ministers ya Gazette wa ma ya mom sa 2 minutes say less marriages. There were places and sorry, I would want.
Marriage is not a joke.
Yes,
marriage
is a whole institution. Say more because one my school them granny school them or young gazette for that.
Oh, marriage.
We need an expert. Education.
Because sure. The American say about our real no so can say Islam nkofo bi ho mo Islamic aware wo fie wi a e come mosque on person mo sign they have to because aware na contract very important especially in society na a bit disadvantage no. It is in the interest of the woman so be making sure say ya twa aware no krata so na abɔ no ho ban sade na ni ho President Rawlings time PNDC law 111 tried to say be so mu kakra but entisa wire contract nti here na now we can see here more information. I want to congratulate President Akufo-Addo on his efforts with regards to the National Identification Authority. That process no it is going to make it very difficult in a few years time. Say we bet me agina baby now can say be a way to every Kumasi aba crying to share lady be into akwa and ebi anu nimu echi because he pulu number na it will tell all about you unless you say you didn't do official things. You pulu with special number na Ghana card in this one. It is a United States Social Security number. You be who where you be officially so. And also no one other reason ABR our also sign a krata no so and I say be also our obi wa baby anasi ye gina ya aware no asofo no so I say last time me busa say e kroma say no e dey na hu hia ansa no abaye osofo I was so go school bi and I was so go training bi for a certain period of time ansa na abaye osofo and I say so unkwa wo hye wo dem bo fasting prayers na e bo ahomachi be 2 am na wutirimu ye wudide na I said ye from mami biama we say yes my lord na de chia wo di speaker ba be si junction isu dwan ya sum say yen fie sika ma won kosi asori dan is that sa ai pop up churches no so omo no na omo ni ai foundation papa but obu ho no ma otimi o say me ya ware nti young ladies no bebre so ho no ma omo timi ka say osofo asori no mu die awade wo mu pa wo ko ya no anya awade so enti there were problems kakraba yegusu a solve Ghana has and I just want to reiterate National Identification Authority what they are doing is crucial to the progress and safe development of Ghana. It's opinion atifwa yamanewie and I had President Akufo-Addo say despite so what me bankrupt to Ghana no national insurance they were ademum nti say and we and say very sorry about Mafia we there Adwa we there amama kai nyum bi was say adwa pena man ya pa
Eda sipi soprano ena otenenka now yamonra yenkomo no emu Professor Frimpong Boatsen ene Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining a reporter wode eba bontene nipa wa site womo for corruption, for conflict of interest, for abuse of public office any ade no ho sama babe de dwa chese ye twena basa ene sere mamemra Jibril so
I think that the person I was saying born abaso this country this time around opening impom but why dear on my person be call anymore any na now do ankasa so be we ni 4 years now with a good legacy. This is the man who has come out to save him. And some little respect and another Kobenya. This is it. But unfortunate. Now do ni subai na when ye ni mono say the bia be affecting the government and the person ni bia no. Now don't mean to no.
Ampenye na nado.
Ampenye na nado. What the ni personal interest what the before on say na nado act no. He say inspector if say Takun, when issues like this happens, and he overreacts and then destroys even the issues. Issue we start by first. At the IT and so now do I refer the issue to CID. Okay. Now interviews start here. Now ni kwada start so mekasa. Somebody ekasa ya. That be must start say omo respondo. Ana mampeni hu se ade we dey sa na abefie ahona hu se sa na na de kwabo ni fie kura po no kalam se no ekoho anajo I'm on the wall, all these issues. Then the same on my pen now do I want to refer the issue to CID. One of us sure say report now can say any official. Yes, that's a statement from the presidency. What say, Papa no how ya obi mu into na what cast answer no. You see in the first.
But Papa no say he stands by whatever.
That you one penny and now do. Or say ya wo enti na wo ye. So the question and they say, "One penny time now what the report in the bra ya one penny or refer to CID no." Now then and now do Edwin and some refer to CID. Now ya wo ni mu. And now that time na any official. And now that time na official man. You see, this have shown, and I'm saying response now man for a year, especially for Charles BCU respond. To come now confirm say, Oman Penny now the MPP 6 time nankas omu na mu ye galam say yesu because Charles BCU now pop national television so can say yes. Report to my papa na ka na asem na omo say yawo na odi ka no kapon papa na nka say no so e begala me say wonye clean omo na which e say omo ina mu ye bi o but ono no we say omo ye how o man no nti be free mu you see mami yes unim say sure most criminal issues be ye tied later bia no e ya mafo bia aye atechiri idea bi akoye na asisi ba ko omu. No, I peer out at the cancer. Yes, I see. This is how it happens. Oh, yes, I say, Obi and see Obi Omua.
So be a better woman.
A bitter. That is where we get information. Not, I can say, Obi investigation, you're right. You know, that's the same thing. I say. The MPP Galamsey issues. Obi Kaya, people about here started say excavators in the early 2019-2020. Tape ever out. I'm an MPP before I said. Party yesika. Yes, sir. Party yesika na ono what you are onim say mo bre ya party be winning power. One what cheap party from penny for say juma no one jai. At the end of the day, Oman penny etie party for asem. He didn't appoint the man again as a minister. Mebo. It said in there, this is the man I was sending report 2021 end of the command. Oman penny na now do the chief of staff once sanu energy report no omanya hu bibia affair media first start say register issues in public no affair now the ehun say now let's attack this man say first almost say ya odi bi na ewo no mo in fact they will come soon I got say so about them they will start and come they will talk many issues but say ya odi ekurapo na ewo mu kurapo as a report enya official la dem bi say who say IDP teaching of every or my moi of your report of man no mami IDP teaching for social media the last time you organize an issue whereby social media then of your report IDP ko chill because ebe how man no so I didn't know man penny I didn't call any official crap no any official law but you say a simesi way anyway eboa ema galamsey adwuma no ekoso. Until then and now do okay say what did the presidency have to online and obey. But yaka Gabi assembly see they be where there want to be in family assembly. Yaka in crow 570 they be. Who find me MP where MP for Manson Kwanta. Mami be so be a wire politically new man walk up Manson Kwanta. On no what the billboard at to what the church they say yes or yeah in mining. Why a billboard? I want the constituency. Actually, say when achievement in the constituencies. In the when this man is talking about illegal mining, say Crawford na mo ya. Mo say they become court to gang him not to speak again. But I'm very happy the way he chooses. But Papa not to me say why heart wage mapa. I'm saying use English, you know. I want to know use Buffalo. You say no use Buffalo. Mr. Gabi, also what use Buffalo Gabi here? But don't pon like I say, oh, now me starting now 6 years, yedi. Yedi. But say ya wo dia wo John Akufo-Addo mu a. Won fa boni nche no. Or the say your mind no. Or the say your mind. I'm saying this is an opportunity for Akufo-Addo to use this opportunity say obi antimi free the party one can say galamsey we yen crofo na eye no obi atimi anya wo so wo di obeto say wo di beto line president beto line as your achievement no obi aya ma wo then the same president you sit in the presidency actually say report no kwapo enye official enti yen fa nye adwuma eye nkomodie mu na ye ba ye nkomodem edie mu ba na wo ka ye wo ka say o mampena na do asuma John Jinapo eko friends manhia eko ka kire o friends 24 say so be ka galamsey asema wombo na do ababo ama 24 ka say dey bi menu akitwa me bakitwa me sa nyama no na o mampeni ehihye krofo say mo nka M1 no me nka bi o these are the kind of things but it are only confirmed report way has only confirmed said the MPP Nanado the government in the absence of cocaine galamsey and omudi say enso say and na omudi nya musika amope and na omudi bibia omo party adwuma bibia omo ye that is why in the your forest they will call a forest now they have entered there to destroy it. Then if you listen to the names now obobo edi no obo Lord Comedy in charge of operation and nje bia na yeti say friends inside securities akowura ye forest etia forest to galamsey is in confirming asama papa no eka no and confirming unfortunate for the person who come to speak Tasbisu on the video actually say want to meet now okapo ye una okoka wan asem una be kan papa we asem the papa ne wonye credible but if you know e galamsey ne want to be in won free because Nanado ya onu so ye bi and that is how I respond to be the fight against galamsey ka say Nanado no campaign na oye still o ka say o campaign nti obekasa me ye wadwuma but o dada Ghana for but this is a reporter I believe say ye wo Nanado and papa say is not involved in galamsey. It's a report that he will work on it but I've heard say the firm call Adiako and that's another area I think say we shrag you know Nanado on bebuegu tell me issue bakubia tell me issue abakubia I go under struggle under Nanado I say issue neda to correct it and Mr. Nyam and also and bata Nanado answer see see they call a boss issue $5 million issue Nanado because say SMB in Obia I don't know day institution be an report ababio tell me institution ben adi report biaba after Nanado can say same way pa akonta mining investigation koso o man pede be gina ka say so ono say wo 2 minutes akonta mining enye illegal mining whereas minister na ka say anything on stop no enti say me die Nanado where Nanado ka say CID enye won adwuma Nanado so say unofficial report in fact, presidency report was it Yahudi because on party don't feel say money minister enter or can say na shinimu. How can you believe says Asen Robert Miako Bebia in any institution under AKWAFO? Institution there whole, but Oman Penino essay case no to answer before it move into it. Because Nanado will refer to CID. Nanka one man first statement and Bob wanted. After all this investigation and a reporting by say, oh yeah, checky and Yahudi people will believe in what we are. But issue ni nyankoye. What refer to CID? What's our first CID for Kachagana for say? CID momo hamu krabe Yahudi. So what's the essence of the CID report now? The command. And now Gabi so. Osare was say, or no friend papa minister no, because any client na eye do one offer. Member said Gabi. So am say on concession any client. Member said Gabi. Why a lawyer? Nanado any president no. Why a lawyer client to be na. Ni be any problem against the state no. But be prime minister be. Very good. What my prime minister be say because you can't any power no. After phone prime minister be say issue where our court into me frau. He's doing this one because they took me as a cousin of the president. Until one fat law in here, Juma. Oh, until when over here, I say I just speak. The minister doesn't know their work. Minister is so friend. No, I don't catch the president. They were cousin friend, you know, advice, you know. This is the second time the family of the president have gone to say the leader of an institution. Okay, my time you do issue. My time you do a investigation, a starting issue, and the Minister of Finance, a corner. Okay, issue no. The same thing I'm going to say. Oh, I didn't know. So to be called who? What's it start? No one or buy, you know. One bow with your dream, Papa Saobeyaji. He came there to confuse him, to do something for him. So, issues now more respond. Say, Yedina Kasa, a friend say, Kokubako, Afre, Madame for. Hey, it is a say, Gogo, yeah, Gofewu, and so I say, and so no. Now, down for the 3 minutes as the minister among Yojuma. But this is a report, and I believe the MPP will answer it in the future. Yeah, the government will answer it in the future. But say I'm more going to say more that time because me who offer Buzia, Buzia, MPP, like Buzia, Niba, Buzia, who's a Casamity MPP, almost appear MP for MP no Central Regional Anti-Corrupt.
I appear. Oh, Papa
Penny. Who say what can I say? I'm MP for you bribe you about
BC appear for you.
Because as I know, say oh John this. This is MPP for you. In fact, Frimpong Wating is one of the credible persons in MPP. I'm going to say a back credibility. You can't go against him. Anything look at John Bedu. I'm now more on elections with AKWAFO, don't know. John Bedu supported him because of credibility. John Bedu supported because of credibility. So these are the person. But MPP say we know any official report, which I expose. Now the crap to me coffee. Now I'm for two gold. I'm a wall ebu. They should come and tell us the wall in boo based on calamity. But MPP for you. On best say case, you know, they will make sure say on best say case and now do start.
That's Jibril Mahdi, NDC, and Oten and Kano. Soprano.
Well, yeah. Mikra book be on phone also. But Mikra book be a friend deep down my heart. Deep down my heart. By Kwabena Frimpong Boateng.
Hey, Papa, Prof.
That is his full name. He's
I saw the Professor
Kwabena Frimpong Boateng. Professor Doctor. Told him say, oh yeah, one of the best heart surgeons in the world. And Ghana in the world.
Yeah.
And time I be post no, nanado man post no. That post na jama man Land Cruiser ba akope. So and Dr. Frimpong Boateng no when if papa bi otimu Accra. I don't want to show it.
Heart a year no.
And then now.
Now, that is what we did. The possible for the state in Africa.
But say, that is how we put it. Gabriel, President J.J. Rawlings, at the Ghana for tax, Sikani Bima, Olebu, so Munsidano, but the Dan, nipa no no betima yemweduma, a papa, any pakumamu, etimitu, any pakuman in this in chain. Now I didn't Juma, was signed the Asheni Penma watch now about ball. Or your opinion, your friend of Kwabena Frimpong Boateng, Professor Doctor. Okay, now, na Obati Assembly, many people are sending me some information. Or say somewhere in 2001, Sky TV broadcasted the launch of this book by Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng at 2nd Takrade. In his speech, Professor Frimpong Boateng, all can't, my man can't achieve, or so all can't. The challenges I will face our medicine and say or establish a cardiothoracic center in Ghana. No. Professor Frimpong Boateng can simbi. Me can English, no matter can it. Professor Frimpong Boateng, all launching the book was 2nd Takrade no. Or say Ghana is not worth dying for. But that is the same reason I will die for Ghana. I mean CCBO. Professor Frimpong Boateng or say Ghana is not worth dying for. But that is the same reason I'll die for Ghana. So enti eneno areho say papa penyin or penyin we ya or ye penyin animunyamfo. He is the most accomplished person in the New Patriotic Party, more than anybody in the NPP, including the president, by the grace of God. So I say, ne opinion, omo china boso. Boys are no medi 6 years time or no back room has no. Ejina ho kasa nanim. So professor, esrewa kafra why. Oba me I know professor personally. Okay. Because of engineer Robert Wood. So no monam.
Unsa professor no aso na nam ne so a ehu se nkramodu. Yeah. Etimi di get diesel.
Well, yeah. That rofa. Because no engineer Wood. Yes, our project no. Omutimi di be a power machine ema wuhu. Now, you also remember say many engineer Wood extra book be Third World to First World by One Touch. We have a chapter in it that was written by Professor Frimpong Boateng. Me de yankopon hira me pa say me nama me ku hira engineer Wood because my life changed, for the better because of engineer Wood. So, Professor Frimpong Boateng he's an accomplished man. And I want Professor Frimpong Boateng to understand and know, say, we the youth in Ghana, we really love him. We love Professor Frimpong Boateng. We want to be like Professor Frimpong Boateng. We want to walk the path that Professor Frimpong Boateng is walking. We want to be like Professor Frimpong Boateng. We hope we can accomplish the heights he has attained, Professor Frimpong Boateng. So, he's a man of integrity with a certain extraordinary love for Ghana. We know this. We are not listening to people like Gabi. As the former Chief Justice said, who exactly is Gabi? So, Professor Frimpong Boateng, he didn't have to come back to Ghana. No, yeah, more Germany. Only a brofu, my papa, $GG, papa be, ne Dutch mark, those days. And we jai ni na ba Ghana because of his love for Ghana. Unsa on one po kind or say Ghana is not worth dying for, but that is why he will die for Ghana. Young youth, we know that Professor Frimpong Boateng is a capable man of integrity. Or a very rich man. Ghanaians should know. Tell Professor Frimpong Boateng when he be BDKC pa me name account mu, but clearly he's a millionaire because of a human warrior. Because why sikani ben na akoma hana ya ka say bia on for 10 million kran kwa on fanko na Professor Frimpong Boateng ain't saving a life. We know what Professor Frimpong Boateng is capable of. So and the Professor Frimpong Boateng say me tie ne kasa no timi say ne ra ho kese pa, but he's doing it for Ghana. Prof, yes, I don't give up on Ghana. Why? Because of 2 or 3 people. Now about him say adeɛ baako a ɛma Jabril Ekasa no si CID report no ɔman panyin say here see ana ɔsi den
sir he handed the case no to CID them say later na
sure but having said that so about president me I have something an observation about young presidents many fear na JJ Rawlings na your president. So, in my opinion, your president no munya akromfo. Say President Akufo-Addo eba so baby we are Ghana for sika. I doubt it. I think say he was driven by patriotism. Now we fairly yenina him so a flop, but that doesn't mean he's not a patriot. So I say now, obi to say President John Mahama. Na de Ghana ya mani nyina na so baby we are Ghana sika. Ta na ye den. Abra yetua ne ka che say na nkrofo ka krampo se na anu ada no no eka ayi Burkina Faso nyina tim be che no a Land Cruiser anana a Ford to ensure that he say our presidents are not criminals, but ana nkrofo na wo mutwa wo ho hia no na bia my president no enya bad representation. So enti I will say or the report ne call president office and later na anko to baby me no nka me blame president me blame opinion bedi etu ona a secretary officer and e bia Mrs. Freema Opariado wo mo no na wose e bo mo subo because wo adwuma no president no ho I'm telling you, sir, President, Ghana has say now we are director crowd adwuma mu a Susuan Pa we DC, Susuan Pa we minister, regional minister, no be minister. President, every day people are chemu on the table so no. He cannot definitely read all. It's not humanly possible. Sir President he relies on people like Honorable Bedi Etuo. And he said, Papa way sabi openi Professor from Paul Boatin case no kwadi eko sabi Susuampa ni yamuba small boy eti say nan Gabi ekasa Gabi enti yan CPP fu dey agi say bia ya ma power da because Gabi say we will put him through a certain forensic scrutiny. So what I say yente ase how are all pray to okrom ha. Personally, I feel say he acts with impunity and or you're very arrogant because or you're related to the president. So in for MPP for na can almost say so minister say she anu reha no munyina sorry. And I mean Busa to say the former chief justice Busa say who exactly is Gabi Ochre? Me say me who need that. So who exactly is this gentleman? Into oba men kasa too much about same way. Me no enya Gabi na ne hu hia me. Enya opon kroma na ne hu hia me.
One and hu hia wo.
Professor no. So professor no, I hope say omu be nomination or best candidate for a presidential candidate for New Patriotic Party because Professor Boateng from Pom Boateng is a man of integrity. And you know na account. Yeah hu Ghana fo nyina ya aware. Onya kronfo so onye obi oba to galamsey a robo Ghana. So I say almost Charles BC mu nyina ka ne ho asem. Saa na beba. So senko amfa ne ho ankobo MPP a den na nka Charles BC ene 6 years old upon kroma mu nyina timi kasa opanyin kese we anim. But then again no it is because as he said no Ghana is not worth dying for. But that is why Professor Frimpong Boateng is ready to die for Ghana.
Now unim say sa reports in the buy no Gabi ekoyi ne ho no e wo city.
Okay.
On the 20th of this month.
Okay.
Enti okọ kasa ho wie no na Professor Boateng enso ba abon.
Okay.
And no or signed a statement a buy.
Yeah.
Now baby I know Kaseni was saying finally when in the last part of the statement.
Sure.
Because finally the former minister whom Mr. Gabi Ochredako thinks had a weak understanding of his position has done more for this country and the world than Mr. Ochredako would ever dream of in a million.
Ayi nyamin shaw oba say wo kasa now Professor Frimpong Boateng was sentenced back mu a aye di kan eka full stop and san wa bobo Gabi Ochredin because he is not in the class of Frimpong Boateng. Like I said, there is no one in the New Patriotic Party who has gotten the bona fides of Professor Frimpong Boateng.
Because maybe asema a professor eka ho asem no a mining company a omo na ede ayi CNG Alaska Mining. Actually, and one more than one more by Heritage Imperial Mining Company Limited.
Yeah.
Now, we share a Juma. Now, 1 more year. A Juma, no 1 more year. A fence and concessions. I would no money to me.
Yeah.
As one quiet man, Areho. It is not profit for a treat Gabi Adrian, but says, so your own lawyer. On sites. No more on share Juma or my own. I go be su. I'm a Ghana.
Gabi won't su. I don't know. I don't think he's capable of tears.
But ukona correct the kind of distraction on my course environment. When I be say why.
So we hear opinion Gabi at least unse me hu ne da. But me hwe no media appearances ne seminar okekana. Me die me Kofisa Kwamiti ase no. Me feel say the only person Gabi respects in Ghana is the president of Ghana today. Because me share said yeah we see Kasafa Professor Frimpong Boateng huna wie ya meka no
because friends soprano according to professor and letter no the buy or say Dr. Tony Obin okay no in charge of minerals is a mineral commission and I say Ghana Chamber of Mines or something
okay
on my letter say operation ye illegal mining to almost stop it. Actually, was signed so another letter as I could stop you one more operations are more a year. Where as Alaska CNG Alaska mining proya and you know Adam Penuphobia almost so abba minerals commission on zono eba query sa minerals friends a company and so omo ye illegality omo need to me and ma omo so omo tu gold and as bibi etesa but they were doing it with all impunity.
Yeah,
and to omo akroya and a prof the interministerial committee for try say on best stop you omo mining activity ya and also omo chi nkrofo and nam gabi so e ma san nkrofo ni ya omo it's coming from somewhere.
Oh oba say na me kan no say you see me no unse na me kan show 2 weeks ago say Ghana Ghanaians electorate no yen to about ha no omaye say anye president Akufo-Addo no omo to ama na omo to ama president Mahama and since 2012 for the past 10 years it's all about President Akufo-Addo and President Mahama in a certain road to nowhere on a certain road to nowhere it is our President Mahama now on President Akufo-Addo omo teams no they are always equalizing. Until President Mahama Tama in the twilight of his tenure, aka dia chairman akwo a handy over and humachi 4 a.m. as 3 a.m. a okọ sign paper ede nyine hini box site ne nyina de man nua oye Ghana ni mum oye qualified for the nyina ma no so ho eti President Akufo-Addo baaye no onu mpo de wa taking it to the nth degree so ho eti a family and friends. And they don't fear anybody because the main man is their man, their cousin, their brother, their uncle. So I say, I've never heard say President Akufo-Addo has even tried to call Gabi Ochiri to order. So, enti, yeah, no, yeah, can say CPP for no, yeah, Ghana for her campaign, yeah, baby to 2024. We are determined to do a strong campaign. Na Ghana for, so mo person mo kotuma family and friends na. Omo to will respect the results. Ni edim na galamsey ni ekoso na Gabi keka de opetire mpanyimfo omuguso omo mfa ye nyehwe because omo ye superior Ghanaians omo no omo ye family and friends Ghanaians omo anua any president omo nye ordinary omo ntse me no yes sorry ye fa tro didi konkonte family and friends special Ghanaians Gabi ochire mo
it as a soprano ena ote nenkano ena se me wakwaba nempom to say Yanugu, so Professor Frempong Boateng's report on Galamsey activities and other matters.
Aye. Nina no. Machi agana.
Afojo.
Nina nso ase. Se mo amaya akwenya. Ini Ghana. Na maybe our topic now the shas here. Marriage. Because of one. Emi e Kristo ni. Say ma.
Obi kan say asofo eni ru kan che. Policy bi ana.
David. Say one of the panelists said something in respect of.
The best soprano.
Me kan wo mo agisa. Nyama miensa wo Bible mu a. Ba nyama miensa no aso di mu akuti. Ye di kan ye tithe. Tithe is an Old Testament principle, just like Obeshi, what? That it no more no. And so, IT had. But Madame for so for be tight. Your mum for near grab it tight. New. Oh, me in Bible.
New Testament, baby, and why I can't.
Yes, of.
New Testament, baby. I was for New Testament, baby. I can't title once a Mr. Who quotation I send me. 05037217444.
Yeah, etosu mienu eya warrior. Warrior one. The only part I was the New Testament. In Paul, dear. Obia warrior. Apostles no be brave. The one. In where he was. na ade a chiri ma adwene ba ko ne aware dodo wo Bible ni then ba modern day Christianity a bono all kinds one kasa ne banka ba ko ono so anka ba own wow wife enti say me ware
you have your own wife there bako and I have your own wife
na say me am me ware ma ware ma di nua oye me yire ware soprano nua oye me yire. Let me tell you obi a osofo bi a otie ye onya scripture ba kopon apanish obi e wa ware more than one sofo bi a otie ye bia onfre Bible no Nyankopon boni ankrofo ye no Nyankopon. Yes serious wo Bible mo when e kai. David yire no. Ba unim akwala na odi kan nyem no no owuye. Ye to so mienu oba ye no unim no. Dale. Nyankopon amma no oware no ho ana oba no ho asotwe. Onu ne ho okofa obi yire ena ma yekun nipa point man na onu ni one of the people anyam entino me nso me nso me research kakra me hia papa bi a onu nso wa dosa de mu suko na oni papa no nso yesofo na wa tworo ho book ena enti udom suko out mu say ehun nsem bebre enti me frɛ odame kra so on kan kire say that topic where I'm so interested. I will prefer me ameti hoyi. I will prefer say obi be ware properly mienu miensa and say ya hye ne kete say so ware ba ko no wo mpran for that.
It's a matter of choice.
David tie e Christosum de abase me koye oba no ho ade na mama sori dan mu amma mbehira so a
aware
and aware ni wie peye
wrong education
e no na ya de aba nti no me sofo say o edrumre bi o say masa so be ya aware abebo na amane first unim de ntra enkrofo examine ma de jibre ye nyina ye botomu nye ba ye hu say soprano wedding no akikim car no ya rent V8 9 ena ya V8 9 no ye awarefo no ene omu made of harness na Prados 9 di akire a eno no
eso I froku na tim ansa na ifro de
ni nyina so e ko bobosia na yakwa free and san because say awasa aware na ase no say obdi esikire nsa na omu frɛ ne champagne ne beba no ye koto proper champagne bottle ye saying enti ya wie ya no na afeda bia na echesi sofo
menua ekọ
oh me come in
around this time no oh okay but be kono mama kan me issue
okay
I think it's unfortunate
Ashanti regional chairman is accusing the NDC.
It's unfortunate that we accuse the NDC on that independent candidate. Because that independent candidate was independent candidate the last elections. 2020 elections. Okay, independent candidate in Ashanti region, 6 of them who had more than 11,000 votes.
Okay.
In Ashanti region. Komina, Kwame, Bekwai. They are the MPs, independents, more votes. Then they are going again in these elections. Now we'll call election. In fact, more Konifio, MPP went to his house to go and get him to support them. In any case, the NDC, a candidate. Now, a candidate, now we say support to independent. A candidate. Our wish to win the seat. Into the because per se independent candidate, and we win seat. I think that Wuntimi is playing to the gallery on these issues. But Kumawudi. Ajibro, Ebeko, but independent, I am more problem. I am more candidate.
Okay.
And I'm handling the year last election. But they even sack him.
Okay.
I don't know, say, with your mobile, you know, Amuka. And yes, it is a say now, I can say issues, only issue today. Oh, it is, Mammy, Martin Jibril. That's a topic. What you see?
Okay. Accuse me say mo co-sponsor independent candidate no. Said about split NPP votes.
And he knows what he's talking about. I don't know why he's people. Because so far as I'm concerned, no. So far as I'm concerned, information tell me man Jibril I think right. Also for bro Ben.
I work for no. But the next program that be fair bra. Topic no. I think that on resource person pa. What them as a opposition to the party.
Yeah, Madika, men for now more NDC for no. Yeah, Shankunda. You can't ask someone near Koya baby. Yet I shall super. But, sir, as of for Nasa, dear, Debbie, can say, which one do you think? You know, say, Yashanipan, Omun to Mindi Omo. No more plan for 9. Now be a kobo. Who can say, we are the anchor, Ufa quine back on us, and now worry or no, Sanko Busian away now. I want to believe, say, American is a serious debate people must have. Say, Mimi GD no, a Christoni haven't million researching. I am researching some. Because also for BIAMAH Canada, Messiah is one put to my stuff. So for BIA or what Bible move BIA Nyanko punch. Yeah, on friend. Yes, I dear. The only time a Nyanko punching Obia soon or Barney. The Obi any brother woo ye. I didn't say Israel for tradition. Ghana for no GDs, especially in crime for ne. The dango is no GDs or move free Israel. Because our tradition, say be a menu a penny ni soprano. As a soprano, Yamiampa. So free moi. Yere no. As I say, you didn't know mammy. I mean, as a wow, be dear no. In fact, the only that person on Yanko Ponchina was Bible necessary. Now what? Anka yemfa soprano yire ne mami na me menene nwo na soprano din anyira asase asa brante ne de oba ne de ope nti adwuma ne de okokoye nanso aduru ho a na wahwie egu na nyankopon etwen na so wompe de ana wompe wontumi nka se aduane ne de ope sonsunsanso ne somfaso ne de wompe. That is Miminim. Inti yenhwe na yemra yen politics we asofo no.
Mate. Anka 10 minutes no kura ka so
Can dey afi papa no ene ne oba ne koda na ode ne pumaja no na na.
Debi no ye fence na one.
Okay.
Mame unso say wa akom kan.
Bible no mu no kura
ehon na Yesu Kristo ase.
Free back. Okay.
I mean, can't send me. I have a diploma.
Oh, seriously? Wow, man. You're a man of many parts. Right idea.
Oh, premise so far.
10 minutes and so.
Oh, my can't. Now, Prosa Frimpon Boating. Mesremo.
5 minutes.
Prosa Frimpon Boating. Oh, my can't say. Is seriously a no. Obianji Huachin, you Ghana. Any outside Ghana. Obia ni one more. Obetimi aji Huachin. Besides, so you're very accomplished, you know. Or you'll be a nim de mudo. Or you'll be a mea metihoi. Panasem word I can hold as credible. He's a medical prodigy. The accolades, Papa, and a macan. Asema mi bisa mi hone. That na issue way by. I smiled. Meaning another process from Boating type. Maybe some politician. That It's an angle we should look.
Are you asking, is
he a political being? He a politician? To the extent, say, unse ye won krofo a onu tini baby ye na adwuma. Na mampani bi aba. Na mampani no ehunu say, Ghana, ye wo Ghanaian bi a ebi a ote ha, ana owo ha. Ebi a Professor Frimpong Boateng me kwa no na me Minister for Health. It's time say owo connections out nim krofo ewo United Nations. Onimu nkrofo ewo World Health Organization. Onimu nkrofo wa ha ntino me de ne ba ma ban mu a obebo. That person is not a political being. But ninim die bi enti na wako fa no so ombebo a. Eno no betimi aba ya the minister.
Professor Frimpong Boateng na you free health. What has health got to do with interministerial?
No, he's a scientist.
Okay.
Okay.
An environmentalist.
No, he's a scientist. You can call him a scientist.
Oh, okay.
Inti some ministry no nanka ninim dia kura mudo. Inti nanka udi no ko bebia kura fa ukoye no Minister for Women Affairs. He is expected to perform. When it comes to making political decisions and taking political activities into that and enti nanka se mimi ye mampani nanka mefana ebia me amete hoi anka manhwe ne se oye scientist anka mehwe ne se o nimdie in health and he might have a network within the health sector, and for that matter I want him to help our health sector. But maka we no Owura Frimpong Boateng, he walked into the politics himself. The first time I met Papa Wade, MPP called na Nkrofo pre
because of time
me round it up.
Ne reporter or dia bane
me round it up on these issues. Me can't wait now who say ne report no has also got something to say. But or you're politically active. Are you sure say sa nipa no you're politically active? That report we know the beba. Because they are all the buy and me who say a report. Who him the friend report, mommy? Report here say makoye adwuma bi. Na adwuma no ebi a yemfa ne say wo a wo ma me adwuma no. Ana adwuma no ho nimdi ana bibi a menya ye na ma de egu krata so. Na me de aba say. I see it as a set of grievances what raising. Say adwuma okoye ye no. Or how be a one I'm seeing them as grievances. Exactly. That's Obi friend complaints. Obi atuni dimbi. But there or the buy no. There the buy no. Or what report. I'm so being appointed in me boy. Or yeah report no. Me ni so my president.
Sure. But the report as far back as
20. I don't want to believe say report no buy no. You're submitting properly. I don't know, but I am doubting. Because we know, I'm saying, one farm mama and penny, say, I can once me. Bibi ne koka papa na papa jejrede, and no coaching way in a betua. Oh, me, dear, nimni, and say, papa,
whether grievance or whether complaints or whether report, no.
The details of the report now or the buy. Young fan says, I am a realist. I am telling you about the man's accolades. The realist say, mini free soprano tiho na soprano your chief executive ewo neat. Na mi wo bibia. Minim soprano mi one number me fa mi phone a friend say soprano. Wala bi ba neat o. It say ni say. I don't want to believe all that again. Number 2, say that's what I'm saying. The report na nkasa nkan we. But say yamfa say Gabi called Professor Frimpong Boateng because yachi Chinese phobia. The Chinese phone nim say the legal person I betumi approach na obetumi aka ya asem amaye. Eye Gabi ni law firm. No mo okọ Gabi ho. Na Gabi nim Frimpong Boateng ti said the minim soprano here. The first thing I would do at Gabi is to pick my phone. No, I I will call him and Master, Chinese phobia baha say yachi woman say the catcher me say on can say ebia minim but say bia na for example Gabi catcher and say Master same way to train 1 to 1 train their consequences but they
don't know the
they said there obi can say heads will roll I was stadium ya doom kania na head be unroll you know and no abuse of power but say Gabi nim frimpom boating now obi approaching na me personally in my life I'm approaching lawyer on a case with somebody very prominent in this country I may be akodi ni ho na oye me waga big ni lawyer na kasa yen I want a lawyer no file phone and offer papa no na kwala we dey say wa kwala no see say oh that be them obi ani mo akwala we said na adwuma ni agro I'm you as na nko lawyer Nina he didn't go to court or see Debbie on one of our phone a free papa catch say master ran adwuma no why that dey say obi ani mo no oguma na adwuma oyi ni yem ye I say oh enyo no dem no kura say na obi kura fa ekira kokekan my ya wie so the odi call papa no ho na yedim so the American said the lawyer did not take the case to court because he knew the man and he knew me. He picked the phone of papa no make a krawa abedi me ho. No, 90% of lawyers if they can solve the case
ADR is
this is not even ADR or no lawyer nankasa if he can solve the case out of court he will do it me see what my brabo so if Gabi a lawyer ni and a Chinese for buy onim way if he watching say minimum way I had I'm conjecture but beyond that even Professor Frimpong Boating now I'm speaking politically I am MPP now say obi ba me ho be catch them say look ABCD is and this ABCD this man is not doing the right thing because he will be going purely private sector thinking person. This one too, me, I do a lot of work for a lot of people. You are thinking private sector person. Nipa no ba ho no. Be ka him. Yen kan we asem we be. Enti no, one more or implicate you. Kojo pon kruma say yes. You find say Kojo ye information minister. This one too, I'm conjecturing. I don't have the details. Many no mudi in common. But Kojo ye information minister. What is say assembly koso? Who will be the first person to call? Soprano. I know you personally. Yes, see, same way, neighbor. Why they yet the first person you will call? The chairman of the committee, who happens to be Professor Frimpong Boating. So if Ofreno, you know, all can say on can and no ya kwalano. Just say, asemo omukan ye no, one fa man reporting. But so ya kwala, no ya information minister. Now there is the possibility, say, adia ebubo banu, babe ye a communication nightmare for the government. Why na Kojo Freno? Me. Anama me wo. Yeah, so all I'm saying is in as much as ye nyina ye nim say Owura Frimpong Boating was the minister. Nipa mienu or implicate wo mo. The Kojo is acting as information minister. It is not wrong for him to call the chairman of the committee. The Gabi acting as the lawyer. It is not wrong for Gabi to call the chairman of the committee. Mose Papa Nevia excavator. I listened to him on the excavator issue. And knowing what I know, the man was also correct. Say, excavators ni bebre wa. Excavator anya dia utumi anya cow. Na uchia, na what na muatu. Na odi akwa akosi police station. We uchia uja no nwura mo. Ti di omo ya ni so mutu de figure for control board no. Kutu board na ba akopɛ na wo Ghana ha. Enti officially watch it. Or be a see moon sign crata say machemo. Or china nopa na wa ba Kumasi. Aba be fa board foforo. Odru magazine a egugu ho. Or person or high be crow benya on tompo. Who bedroom wura mu ho, who free ho na wo ko the next site and wo bank kran asan ko no. Who bedroom ho na excavator no ko. Excavator na ya ko fa ko no.
Paper so no be a what be 200.
Almost say watch 500. Anyhow, I am telling you, mommy, this is the truth. I side with Professor Fripon Boating on this. But NDC 4 person on your politics. You see, you achieve 500 ya ton. And no so interest say among for Anton be any. That one to BIAMAH evidence.
Police now.
Oh, what that. Asa, any can ye. Any can ye because a B akos. No can answer me. Me Kwame, I am speaking what I know, and me that is how I communicate. The me by na me cry evidence bia. Tiana na do American. But se me ni evidence no. Na me can de me can. Nipa no say or no de onim bia na ye ton no. Me Kwame adade. In kwatwa mu. So Professor Frimpong Boating would be speaking the truth. There is excavators no call. No, me Martin in Penninsem. But the no cry no, mommy, no cry was our issue. We muni say the man had spoken. The NDC focus and Nanado Chinchina, whatever he did was, mommy. I beg to differ. Nanado is the only president or by you say I am putting my presidency on the line. John Dramani Mahama sat in this Ghana. Nanado Beba is not showing in our say.
Sure. Nanado say he will put his presidency on the line. There's nobody in Ghana who took it seriously. We think it's a gimmick. There's no way Obeja bathroom aeroplane no. Now I know what we call is Chibiakwa. Listen, Oba me can asem so ho. Adade e can say o make allegation say our information be evidence. I challenge Minua Adade so the evidence in be my IGP. Okay. So ho Ghana ho adwuma na ye no. Now I also challenge the IGP say obe free Adade. Na we busa no di wonim in the interest of Ghana because Adade is a patriot. Okay, Oba having said that no so ho. Okay. Now that they say Gabi as a lawyer, Gabi Oche, are only official of the state, but also a prime minister, also a minister ampono. Say Gabi a minister because the client. Inti no afa ba a lawyer ukukum. Inti wano no obi ko wi appoint na just wa free minister. You see, let me tell you something.
Professor no,
yeah.
Directly involved with a committee,
sure.
And one chase
sure.
It ABA not Gabi no out of ABA relationship ABA one it be your friend be send mu yi.
There be oba yenye sa. There be me kind of crepa na actual no. From an ethical standpoint no. Yenye sa. Everybody knows who Gabi is. Or ye penny bia only post to our be a president.
Is it a form of lobbying the?
That is my point.
The chairman. Of the
yes. That is influence peddling. Okay. Gabi knows who he is. He knows everybody knows who he is in Ghana. He knows people know he's the president's cousin who is seemingly above the law. So it is a minister. Obama, which was okay. My mom, another example. It's what about say Bianca First Lady Ephraim Minister from Pomboating? Say what is a Galamsebi? How would you rate that? One of the person Gabi was peddling his influence because he's related to the president and he's seemingly above the law. Clearly. So unethical or discriminatory. So I say now me person who say lawyer na or no or handle I shall want And it's a war no, what me Prime Minister directly, Sana. It is because you are.
I said they show bottom.
I don't know who himself no minister no who person which say we are crying bet me my next you know you are baby you .2 bio. That is our mama no see. No Tio. No. The American say. The American say Gabi was peddling his relationship with the president of Ghana. Ain't no afraid minister no. So now apart from that no so now we can say we see a professor and a report and a report as I said please Adade my good man. And now we can say a report. What can I say a report umpo? And I mean yeah, Adabe sebe pa susuampa minim se won susu wako college bebre ni ade. Oh na say Professor Frimpong Boateng, Professor Dr. Frimpong Boateng say the report akwa. Na mini Adade who na be kire professor and said you dey quiet no enya report. Yeah, something else. I mean, the Professor Boateng knows what a report is for crying out loud.
Oh, soprano, you're not fun.
Give me time. Yeah, it's about the American. Say, by the way, so upon Kroma, a friend, a fellow minister from Boateng, it is in order. They are on the same line. What you say? Into a normal say, upon Kroma mum, honorable, ever friend, a honorable from Boateng. About the air canning and say a new patriotic party or many meguase. And Nana Akufo-Addo administration again they have failed. So when Guasie and no more than nam baby and another baby, I mean who dear say be a will be needing an aqua prophet be who said you because as an air bread too much baby or the baby and ye. In wrapping up, no, I'm just saying, sir, Ghanaians know who to believe in this instance. We have faith in Professor Frimpong Boateng, the finest member of the New Patriotic Party. Now, say Nana Akufo-Addo, president of Ghana, and I say we all him. Professor Frimpong Boateng should rest assured. When the glorious Convention People's Party comes into office in 2025, we will make sure, say, we put Gabi Ochre through a certain forensic scrutiny.
That's it. Ernest Bacho, wrap it up, Mammy. Under 1 minute, please. I beg you, Bacho. Wrap it up, Mammy. Under 1 minute. I almost.
Level of success of. Bacho soprano accounts. Me nini nyadwin say on the Galamsey issue no we have failed totally. Me to kwan echo. Yes, my cost western region. Every Utraxim, Nawafa, Kwame Nkrumah,
Lubo side ho.
Ubewura villages bi wo. O mananti ankasaminu aminada. Ghana de mananti pa. Baby amikoyi mami.
Because of time.
The American say menhu Galamsey dan, menhu nsuo. And when I see those same waters today, there is an improvement. Serious improvement. Enti ejuma no ya yebi. Wiena yenwie. Enti no munma yenya abotre.
Okay.
Enipa boni ena di ne ho baji mu a yenim say niama papa edi akire.
Thank you so much. And I want to pass that I can see Nkoma NS Kwame Adade of the NPP. Onu Adebi Obantem and Nadia Wailete Ankasa Madi Jebel of the NDC. And Sopranos, Sapon Sylvester of the CPP. And you feel that man and every one Babuame, Emma, and Comachu Chene, Ebrem. We have telephone lines from 0302 243 0302 257902. Mumia phone lines and to Emma, aha, na a course no, Emra, Emfa, Emma, 0302 243 Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, baby. You, it's you. I don't know it's you.
Yo, yo, I read the chat on the next part of the account. And you mentioned for what for management. And you Makuni, I was Saturn Panta, for empty, Montuma. Yamika, you know, the answer of the Biakan, yes, young Coho, the answer can be back. Samukona there. There, I used to have Pan and can you when you feel me. Then will come.
Well, the Attorney who said before the week at the end of one for one. And I'm going to send you to Galantin. More down for his cup of Tibanti, you go to Galantin. What? I didn't know better. Because I didn't know or look back at the end of bro. And Munya Baket here, Munya. Bye.
Hello, good afternoon. Me pacho dini baby afrefi.
Me pacho orubo kwati gwati ni ukantamanto.
Yo orobo yanko.
Ma me be pacho ada ma mi chen baba ko pe me nko. Me papa gwati aja ko for management da. Na 2024 MPP for the ba. Mo tita bo for aya wa to tenza ana ko pochua ko. Ma mi mo ma me kan tawo ne say every ni wonti. Me de me papa professor from gwati wa ya de pa. Na me de ha me say Bangono otu galamtika ngo mekawo. One and the company of Fufu didn't name to the galamto be to appear. No more MPP company for position here. To we are quite for MPP move on. We are one. And I have Papa Mahama or Galamte site to say. Muntu Galamte, when you move to a good word like Jima, when you move to Galamteno, then Penny for more my move out Breya.
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, fine, my BIAMAH.
Boko, didn't baby afraid.
I went to one.
Yeah,
and they never dress a chair BMW. Send it to Fortin and Gun. No more so. Dr. Dick Tamai, or Bat the Secretary. That's the delegate, sir. Or Mama Dear said. On that trauma, no bed your man in 20 minutes. Tonya, NDC, only Guru say, Omoka Galamse some more. This Omoka Galamse coming to whom I have. Only logos, only task, only shake. I've done another double for and now so better Galamse. There are some lenses from Kaya. Almost someone for Galamse side. No cut to some there. Almost 4 miles. That's all bar. Oh, we will call my gallant and say, Hi, Yajuma. Another dog of Cuba, whole party now, another dog of Cuba, every only so. And none another dog of Cuba, the same, or party gallant say. Don't make up. The next second, Omni Shimai, Omni Capra,
Omni. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Baby afraid.
But I'm supporting the show.
Yo, it's you.
Yo, good afternoon. Michelle Coffee, you can say there. Mixia, lawyer, Destino, or Dema West. Cookies. Good city to say over to Mano. One MPP. Reporter, Dr. People back in the about to say. AKWAFO didn't go for a Galamse. No, I said, Danino, I can't say Galamse or fighting Galamse. They got the cafe. You can't. That's still loud, believe AKWAFO. You have a serious problem. The beer, the level, and yet beer excess. Papa, okay, no, I get.
Let us say, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mamibia. I'll come and send you.
Yo, it's you.
Yo, Mr. NDC, Luko, no more, Omokase, Galamse, Omokawa. And the year 2020, Obia, painting for every campaign when comes so. Kenya, ex-president, John Dramani Mahama, Eko Kodina Paso, Eka say, Galamse phone question to Galamse, and then which is from Kutuba. And you know, I keep upon a war, or whichever from to be Galamse for your to be able to go. I'm what to my new every year. So, then put one parfait, sir, and 4 years, it's president, John Dramani Mahama. That's what.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, Udini baby afrefi. Oh. It's off at Chame. Why? Ejina we so na ye de dwumade ni nyina bawie ya Sadaka Sen Koma production crew Joe Damia do Magjerio Sajman Prema Abankro na ya Safo wona obo mi chidom awie ma me de dwumade e ba ye me sorry sui Ola Michael Beje adwa no agent tata e de yen akofie kosise no nsia bebo no nsia bo a no nsia kase bo no free peace 104.3 be ba be som edin edema me BIAMAH AKWAFO betimi afrem BIAMAH 1